our standard for our football team, offense, defense, and special teams remains the same, whether it's the first quarter or the fourth quarter of the preseason game. So not good enough really across the board. And again, that's why we'll get back to work.
Welcome to Regular People Sport, where we give you NFL live updates about your favorite player and team. How y'all feeling today, Falcons fans? Hey, it is what it is, man. Matt Ryan, first year as a president, he looking up from the press box. He like, oh, shit. I mean, what the hell am I looking at? I got a lot of work to do. If you look at the bright side, the red jerseys, they were clean as hell. But that showing on the field, piss poor, wasn't up to par. It was terrible, man. I mean, the Falcons, they just looked unprepared, didn't look well coached. I don't know what they did, these first week of training camp. Week and a half of training camp, I don't know what they've been doing, but, I mean, if you tell me we going to the playoff, I tell you a goddamn lie. I mean, we got a lot of work to do, man. I mean, it looked bad for us to fancy. First time head coach, new scheme, don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback. As they say, I know who's going to be the starting quarterback. Of course, it's Michael Penix. But how they rolling it out, they say it's a quarterback competition. I don't see how the hell it's a quarterback competition when you got you got Cooper Rush out there throwing Frito-Lay chip bags, and you got Tua turning the ball over, just dropping the ball. He's seeing ghosts. I mean, the Broncos is a very well coached team. They've been under the same system for a while, and they look like it. Falcons look inexperienced. They look like rookies out there, and it's it was clear cut. Things that really stood out to me on the bright side, Brandon Dorless, he was busting through the hole. Kendall Daniels, Harold Perkins Jr., those guys showed some flashes, but for the most part, they say they were going to play the starters, but I ain't really see no starters out there. I ain't see Drake London. AJ Terrell, I seen him maybe one or two plays. Bijan, they didn't play Bijan. And I guess the starter, who's competing for a spot was Tua turn the ball over, and we see what he did. And it was terrible, man. Also, Mike Hughes, supposedly be the cornerback number 2. We need another cornerback number 2. He was getting cooked, man. I mean, Corey Sutherland catching one hand. I mean, we still look like the same old Falcons. Can't judge the ball in the air. I know it's preseason like we all keep saying, but, bro, it's football at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know Kobe Bryant. I don't know what he doing in practice. I don't know if he's performing well enough. I know he want to be a YN. He be streaming Twitch. And, with the ski mask on, I don't think they can trust Kobe Bryant. But he's with the ball in the air, Kobe Bryant can track the ball in the air way better than Mike Hughes, man. Mike Hughes, to me, Mike Hughes was a nickel. He was a slot corner, and he real physical and he can tackle. But when that ball in the air, Mike Hughes can't make a play on it. I wish Avion Terrell didn't get banged up this past week, because he would have been out there and he could have showed y'all, why the Falcons picked him first round. So Falcons, they're going to have to figure out that cornerback CB2 outside cornerback position. If it ain't going to be Kobe Bryant, it got to be, somebody competent. I like Kobe out there. Get a young guy some spin. I know he, kind of immature off the field. Somebody got to get in his ear to stay focused. But to me, he's a baller. And on the defense, and I'm going to just go talk about this pass rush. Of course, Jalen Walker was out. Torn ACL. As you know, James Pierce Jr. suspended 8 games. We had no pass rush. Jarrett Stidham sitting back there, calling his grandma, with his legs crossed. Just, dotting us up. I don't know. I know Jeff Ober, it was real vanilla. And I seen Jeff Ober, like, he got tired of it. He just started blitzing Stidham, and then he kind of rattled Stidham a little bit. I ain't worrying about the defense. I know our secondary gonna be straight, but there's pass rushers in free agency that we need to pursue. You got Von Miller. He had 9 sacks last year. I don't know how the hell Von Miller had 9 sacks last year, but he had 9 sacks. Go get somebody. You still got Joey Bosa out there. Shit, go get Leonard Floyd. Go pick him back up. But no pass rush. We need something better than that. We need something better than that, man. So, I mean, and when you talk about the Falcons offense, it looked dry as hell, man. I mean, Tua, we go back to Tua, turn the ball over. He's out there seeing ghosts, man. Terrible start. Offense, really couldn't get no push up front. Got dominated up front on both sides of the ball, if you ask me. And it was just unacceptable, man. The bright spot was Cooper Rush. Spin on the ball, stepping up in the pocket. Unlike Tua kept dropping back. If you see the DN Cooper and Nick Benito come around the edge, step up in the pocket. Don't keep drifting back. Our right tackle was getting toasted because Jake Matthews, he got hurt early on. Our offensive line, we got some things to work out. But all in all, I think they're gonna be good. Our offensive line gonna be solid. But that rookie over there, he was getting thrashed. He was getting thrashed out there. And Jawan Taylor, he had got hurt. He wasn't playing. So that's another question mark. Who's gonna be there at that right tackle position? But I mean, it was on display. What took, he for the little time that he was out there, he showed who he was, bro. This is your first preseason game. You're in a quarterback competition, and this what you show. Like I keep telling y'all, bro, Pennis is the guy. Pennis will be ready week 1, and I'ma just move on from there, man. So Falcons got a lot of work to do. Everybody pump your brakes. I was upset, but it's concerning. It's concerning. And y'all know Sean Payton come to the Benz. He was gonna try to make a statement. He hate the Falcons. He's a former head coach of the Saints. I seen a starter, Barron. He caught a pick 6 with Cooper Rush. I think he a starter. He had him out there like end of the second quarter. I'm like, them mofo Sean Payton, bro. He don't care. He trying to make a statement. Some bright spots, like I said, it was Kendall Daniels, Harold Perkins Jr. Also, Zachariah Branch. He showed, some promise. I like how he was returning them punts, fielding the punt. Darnay Holmes, he's also a slot corner. He showed some flashes. But yeah, that's what you got. That's what the Falcons put out on the field, and we can only judge them on what they put out, man.